is a federally funded program, but here in North Carolina, Gear Up exists in several counties across the state. After many months of preparation, we were so excited to welcome our Gear Up campers to campus. Our first big activity of the day was sponsored by Team Quest. This was a chance for them to experience some team building, some opportunities to work on problem solving together collaboratively, and to kind of think outside of the box, get to know each other a little bit better. So Team Quest facilitated a variety of activities where campers had to use their imagination. Sometimes they were competing against the clock, trying to finish an activity quickly. I can remember watching one set of campers who were blindfolded and being directed to find a treasure by others in their group. So that was a great chance for us to watch them in action and for them to start to connect with each other, since we had people coming from 5 counties across North Carolina, all the way from Pamlico on the east to Yancey and McDowell on the west, and Rockingham and Warren counties up to the north. So we started to kind of form our community through the Team Quest activities.
One of the things that we've been doing through the Gear Up Camp is creating a vision board. And the vision board is really a great opportunity for individuals to start thinking about what they want to do in the future. So they're thinking about their aspirations, they're thinking about what they would like to be, they're beginning to create direction for themselves and begin to define themselves as leaders. They're beginning to think about, who am I? What do I want to do? What are some of the things that inspire me? What are some of the things that motivate me so that I can become that person that's inside of me? The vision board is a wonderful opportunity for participants to begin to engage in that journey of self-reflection. Participants were given the opportunity to flip through magazines and just go through the different pictures, go through the different phrases that inspired them, that made them feel alive. They cut out pictures, different phrases, and then they put them together into a board. So they created a collage of all of the things that they find motivational. We encourage students to then later on display these vision boards in their rooms or wherever they can see them every day, so that it serves as a reminder of who they would like to become. Throughout the camp, students were asked to create something what we called a warm and fuzzy bag, and these are really just bags with their names. They created it with their names, and they were instructed to give each other feedback. So it's a good way to be able to write an inspirational note to someone, to be able to give each other that positive feedback of all those connections that they made through camp.
There are 6 UNCG graduate students who are serving as camp counselors for this experience. And so those 6 have been bonding with the campers from across the state and helping to take good care of them while they're here, but they also are serving as role models. So we had a college student panel where 4 of those counselors described their experiences as undergraduates and what was difficult maybe or challenging for them in making it through to college graduation. Several of them talked about being from small towns, which is also the case for some of our Gear Up students. Some of them talked about being first-generation college students themselves, or having some uncertainty about whether college was the right thing for them or not. So this was a great chance for the Gear Up students to hear more about their counselors' experiences as college students, and also to think about what lessons they could learn from those examples. In preparation for our trip to the International Civil Rights Museum in downtown Greensboro, we were lucky to have some special guests from North Carolina A&T State University come join us and talk a little bit about the historical period of time in 1960 when 4 students from A&T started the sit-in at Woolworth's that then led to more expanded civil rights.
They've paved the path that we are now walking in society. We are standing on their shoulders, per se. We are reaping the benefits of other people's work. How will our work, how will our footprint, how will our impact be left and impact positive change for other people? We're really focused on, again, building those relationships and recognizing how we're all connected. Leadership is not an isolated incident. It's something that happens collaboratively, and a real movement begins by you building those partnerships.
After coming back from our trip to the museum, we also spent some time learning about how other college students in the area supported the protest that was started by the A&T4. UNCG students, although at that time UNCG was known as Women's College, Those students went downtown and supported the sit-in movement. In addition, some students from Bennett College in Greensboro were also present and were part of the leadership of the sit-in movement. So we thought it was really important for our campers to know not only were there 4 brave male students from A&T, but lots of brave female students.
The big part of leadership is that leaders are not born, they're made. And we wanted all of these, the 24 students that we had participate in Gear Up, is recognize that they themselves are leaders, that they themselves have the ability to go out and impact positive change in their community. We really wanted the camp to have a sense of empowerment for the participants, to be able to recognize the power that exists within themselves, and to be able to recognize the impact that they can have on one another, and how that leadership really begins now, so that they can continue on that leadership path for the rest of their lives. The last 3 days have been absolutely exhilarating for pretty much everybody, especially for myself, being able to facilitate the curriculum with them. They've been a wonderful group of young people, and they really showed their strength, they showed their determination. They really are a group of empowered youth, and I was really happy to be part of the camp, to be able to make a difference with these 24 students. I know that they will then turn around and make a difference with others.